Living kidney donation is generally considered safe, and many donors don't experience significant complications. However, like any surgical procedure, there are risks and potential complications associated with kidney donation. It's essential for potential donors to be informed about these risks before deciding to proceed. Here are some of the key risks and complications. Number 1. Surgical risks. Infection. There is a risk of infection at the surgical site or in the urinary tract, though it is relatively uncommon, and healthcare providers take precautions to minimize this risk through sterile surgical techniques and prophylactic antibiotics. Bleeding. While bleeding during or after kidney donation surgery is rare, medical teams are highly trained to promptly address any extensive bleeding to ensure the safety and well-being of the donor. Blood clots. Blood clots are a concern during and after surgery, and donors are closely monitored to mitigate this risk, with measures such as early mobility and blood thinning medications when appropriate. Number 2. Anesthesia risk. While anesthesia is generally safe, there are some associated risk and potential complications. These include the rare possibility of allergic reactions to anesthesia components and adverse reactions leading to side effects such as nausea or dizziness. Respiratory and cardiovascular complications can also occur, although anesthesiologists closely monitor and manage these issues. Number 3. Pain and discomfort. Pain and discomfort are common experiences for kidney donors following surgery, typically described as moderate to moderately severe and concentrated around the surgical and abdominal areas. This discomfort is most pronounced in the initial days post-surgery, gradually subsiding over subsequent weeks. Effective communication with the healthcare team help ensure adequate pain control and a smooth recovery process. In 2019, I made the decision to donate my kidney to my sister. While pain was an inevitable part of the sacrifice, I can confidently say it was a journey well worth undertaking. This experience inspired me to write Intertwined, a book that chronicles my kidney donation journey and has received endorsements from my transplant surgeon and kidney coordinator. They both believe it's essential reading for anyone considering kidney donation. My ultimate hope is that it will provide encouragement to those struggling with chronic kidney disease, motivate potential organ donors, and leave a positive impact on the world. You can find a link to Intertwined in the video description below. Number 4. Long-term health risks. Donating a kidney is generally considered safe, and the vast majority of kidney donors don't experience significant long-term health issues. However, there are some potential long-term risks and considerations that donors should be aware of. Reduced kidney function. Living with one kidney means there is a reduction in overall kidney function. The remaining kidney compensates for the loss, and most donors don't experience any health problems as a result. However, it is essential to be aware of this reduction in kidney function. High blood pressure. Some kidney donors may develop high blood pressure, hypertension, in the years following donation. The risk is generally low, but it's essential to monitor blood pressure regularly and manage it if it becomes elevated. Hypertension, if untreated, can have long-term health consequences. Kidney disease. Your risk of developing kidney failure later in life is not higher than that of someone in the general population with similar age and demographics. However, kidney donors do have a slightly greater chance of developing kidney disease compared to non-donors. This risk is closely monitored through routine health checkups and kidney function tests. Proteinuria. Some donors may experience an increased amount of protein in the urine. In most cases, this condition is mild and does not cause health problems. However, it may be a sign of kidney stress and should be monitored. Urinary tract issues. Kidney donors may have an increased risk of urinary tract infections or urinary leakage in the long term, although these issues are generally treatable. Hit the like button if you're getting value from today's content. Number 5. Psychological and emotional effects. Kidney donation is a selfless and life-saving act, but it can have psychological and emotional effects on the donor. While these effects vary from person to person, here are some common psychological and emotional conditions before and after kidney donation. Number 1. Positive emotions. Many kidney donors experience a profound sense of satisfaction, pride, and happiness for having made a significant difference in someone else's life. The act of saving a life can be emotionally rewarding and may lead to an increased self-esteem and sense of purpose. Number 2. Stress and anxiety. The decision to donate a kidney and the anticipation of surgery can lead to stress and anxiety. donors may worry about the surgical procedure, potential complications, and the impact on their own health. Number 3. Guilt and concern. Some donors may experience feelings of guilt or concern, particularly if they perceive themselves as responsible for any post-operative complications experienced by the recipient. It's important to recognize that complications can occur in any surgical procedure and are not necessarily the donor's fault. Number 4. Social and family dynamics. Family and social relationships may be affected, as loved ones may have concerns or misunderstandings about the decision to donate. Open communication and education about the process can help address these issues. Number 5. Depression. In some cases, donors may experience symptoms of depression following the donation, especially if they face challenges in their recovery or adjustment to post-surgery life. Number 6. Long-term well-being. It's essential for donors to prioritize their long-term physical and mental well-being. This includes attending follow-up appointments, adhering to medical recommendations, and seeking help if they experience psychological distress or symptoms of depression. The decision to donate a kidney is deeply personal, and potential donors should have open discussions with their healthcare team, including transplant coordinators and mental health professionals, to prepare for the emotional aspects of the process. It's worth emphasizing that medical professionals conduct in-depth evaluations to ensure donors are in good health and that the benefits of donation outweigh the risks. These comprehensive and medical psychological assessments aim to minimize potential complications for both the donor and the recipient. Potential donors should discuss these risks and complications with their healthcare team, including the transplant surgeon and nephrologist, to have a complete understanding of what to expect. Informed consent is a crucial part of the donor evaluation process, and donors should feel comfortable asking these questions and seeking clarification on any concerns they may have. Additionally, donors should receive ongoing medical care and follow-up after donation to monitor their health and address any issues that may arise. Check out one of these videos before you leave. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you, in the next video. Take care.